Hello, my dear friends. This is Yuri from the Dominican Republic. Today, we will look at a plot of land that is up for sale, and today I will also tell you about the many nuances that come into play when you purchase land here and why it is a very good investment. So here, let me walk around all this modern construction, and we need to go a little bit uphill. So into the Dominican Republic, especially in the city where I live, Los Terrenas, which is located in the north of the country. Here we have the beautiful nature, pristine oceanside, warm and clean beaches, a lot of greenery, and a lot of palm trees. So it's very profitable here to buy land that you can sell later on for a good profit. Or you could develop the land, build a house, and then sell the land with the house and double your profits. So why is this all profitable? It's because the land is undervalued here. And since the Dominican Republic is classified as an interesting country to invest in, a lot of Americans, Canadians, and Europeans invest money here into the Dominican Republic, especially into land, because there is still land available in the Dominican Republic. Land has always been a limited resource, so in all times of history, it has always been profitable to own land, especially in prospective parts of the world, especially considering the fact that in these areas, a lot of growth is happening, a lot of investments are coming in, and you can make your money back within 3 to 5 years. So we had to overcome this hill right here. A road is being built, and once construction began on the road, the land price here rose up. So if we look at the history of the prices, 2 years ago, land here cost about 50 cents per square foot. Or for a typical plot of land, which is about 4 purchase, it would cost you about $500. However, it is very difficult to find such low prices as of now. Now, land has become more expensive and more valuable, especially on the ocean front, near the beaches, within a half a mile range of the ocean front. It has all become very expensive, and land that is in the altitude up above is also now becoming more and more expensive, especially land located in the hills. And as we can see here, there are a lot of hills here. A lot of investors already buying up land in the hills and building real estate here and enjoying the scenic view of the ocean. Now, of course, to each his own. Some people like the ocean and being right near the water. Some people like a more scenic approach, a more scenic view, having breathtaking views when you wake up in the morning and enjoying the sunset in the evening. So those type of people prefer land that is in the hills. But like I said, to each his own. And please write in the comments below, what do you prefer personally? To live near the ocean or to live up in the hills or the mountains? I would like to know all of your personal input. And now we're going to have a look at the view that you can see from this spot right here. So we are almost there, and as we can see, this beautiful panoramic view. This is one of the hills. As we can see in the distance, there are a lot of hills. They're everywhere here. They surround the city. There's a lot of construction and development going on the hills. We can see houses are being built. And in the distance, we can see the ocean. And it's about a mile and a half from us. So let's have a closer look at the plot of land and what are the pros of this specific plot of land. Well, first of all, it's located near the city. Everything is nearby you, all the stores. The ocean is a 5-7 minute drive away from you. Beautiful nature, beautiful scenery. You got a road nearby. On this hill, there are 24 available plots of land that were designated for the construction of individual homes and villas. And within the next few years, all these plots of land will be bought up and the hills will be filled with beautiful, modern, and new homes. The typical plot size here is about 1 rood, and the starting price is from 70 to 75 upwards to $80,000 US. Like I said previously, land here is very valuable, especially in this area. There's getting fewer and fewer plots of land with these type of views for these type of low prices. And these plots of land are known as viewpoint plots because they have this type of view. And if you take into consideration that land that is upfront near the water costs about 40,000 US dollars per perch, which is 10 times less than what you're getting here in land amount. I think it's a very good deal. Plus, you get this magnificent view. I mean, look, you get a view of the ocean and of the whole city combined in one. You have a 180-degree view of everything that is going on. Here, if you pay attention and look, we have a rainbow right here. We have these often, and sometimes we also have double rainbows. And it's just a lot of natural beauty here. And from here, we can go up on out and see all this beautiful land, the Atlantic Ocean. Everything is here in this one moment, in this view. You have it all. Just imagine having this view out of your window and experiencing this on a daily basis. All right, so let's get into the facts. What are the pros of purchasing your own land? Well, of course, first of all, the price of land is steadily and continually rising. You don't have to do anything with it at all. You can just buy a piece of land and wait for the price to go up without developing it or building anything on it. It's a common situation where a lot of people in 1 month buy a perch of land for $30 and the next month they sell it for $45. All the paperwork is handled by the notary. You pay him or her a 3% fee for their work so that you can obtain the title to the land. And that is basically it. And if you want to, you can begin building your house. Nothing hard. It's all very easy and simple. And for fun's sake, let's just crunch some numbers and do some basic math. So let's say, for example, you bought a plot of land. Let's say this one, for example, with the beautiful scenic view and all for 70,000 US dollars, or for about $80,000, plus the paperwork and obtaining the title to the land. Say that's another $2,000 on top. Maybe it could come out a little bit less. It all depends on how you file your paperwork and get the total worth of the land in your paperwork, but those are just little details. So in the end, it'll cost you all about 75 to 80,000. Then you order a project for your house. You get a custom one, or you order a ready-made one. There are many projects available right now. I personally prefer a high-tech style, and a house project will cost you anywhere from 3 to 5,000 US dollars, and everything will be done to the T, and you'll get your paperwork and your plan. Your next step is to get a construction permit, which is also filed for here in the local government. And depending on how good your attorney is, this process for getting the permit will take anywhere from 2 to 6 months. And then you can begin your construction work. Construction work here is pretty simple and straightforward, because here you don't need a heavy foundation. Construction work is done very fast. You do not need a heating system because it's warm year-round. However, you should invest in a good AC and cooling system for your house. So let's take, for example, a home in a high-tech style is built within a year or so. Given today's prices as of March 2022, construction prices are about $70 per square foot. And that is, of course, without any furniture. And let's take into consideration the typical house size, square footage. Your typical house is anywhere from 2,700 square feet to about 3,200 square feet. And that includes a living room, 2 floors, 3 to 4 bedrooms, and its own private swimming pool. Your typical territory size, plot size, is about 1 rood or 40 perches. Now you also have to keep in mind that everything here is measured in the metric system, so always keep that in mind. So let's return to the numbers. You spent about 80,000 on the plot of land. And on top of it, let's build a 3,200 square foot house, which, if you count the numbers, will cost you about $210,000 to build, plus the paperwork and what you spent at the notary and getting the title and the leases and all that and the permits. So you're up about 290,000 US dollars. And if you want your own pool, that will run you up about 320,000 plus furniture. We're talking in the ballpark of 350,000 US dollars. And if you really want to go out on construction, on design, on building your house, $400,000. So your typical sales price here in Los Terrenas, especially if this home has a very good view, as of now, has a starting price of at least 500,000 US dollars. And that is for a 2,700 square foot home. And our home is, of course, slightly bigger, so the price will be higher. And we're talking in the $600,000 range. So you spent, what, $350,000, and you made around $250,000, and that's, 50% return rate if you sell it for $600,000. Plus, you have to take into consideration two factors. First of all, the prices keep on rising. There are a lot of houses now for $700,000, for $1 million in that area. Plus, these houses sell fast. And just 2 years ago, a home like this would have cost about $400,000. So the prices keep on going up. And all of this says that Los Terrenas as a city is a very attractive place for investors. It's going to all keep on growing. First of all, because it's very beautiful here. We have the beautiful ocean, plus a lot of rich Dominicans. They come here on the weekends, rent out places, spend time with their family. And rent costs here about anywhere from $250 to $500, which is another way to make money off real estate here. You build a home and you rent it out. You have a constant flow of customers and rentees. Just isn't enough real estate here, especially in holiday season or on the weekends. I personally have not seen a modern new villa not being rented out lower than for $250 a night, and they are constantly booked. Let's say you built your house for $350,000. If you choose to rent it out, a typical house like that rents for about $5,000 a month. That's $60,000 a year, and your ROI is within the 5 to 6 to 7 year range, which in my opinion is very, very good. Or if you choose to rent it out on a short-term lease base, which is about 70% of people living here do in Los Terrenas, for a day, for 2 days, for a week, 2 weeks, for the holidays, you could make upwards of $10,000 a month. Of course, you have cleaning costs and other repair costs, but even in this case, your ROI is within the 5 to 6 year range. So it's up to you. Do you want to build a home and live in it, or do you want to rent it out? I will try in the future to record more videos about plots of land. Some will be more expensive, some will be cheaper. Other condos and villas and houses. There's a lot of interesting things going on here in the real estate market in Los Terrenas. Especially within the next 3 to 5 years, there will be a lot of growth here. So please write in the comments below, returning to our original question, what do you prefer more, to live right on the ocean front or to live up in the hills and have a beautiful view? Considering the pros and cons of both oceanfront life and higher altitude life, I would like to hear your opinion and your insights. I will be grateful for your likes, for your subscriptions, for your comments. Please subscribe to my channel. I will try to continuously post more useful and helpful information for you guys. And I will see all of you in our next videos. All my contact information is in the description below. Have a wonderful day. This was Yuri from the Dominican Republic. Peace and love to all of you guys.